The price of Bitcoin just about to break out from this symmetrical triangle that is going to be explained in today's episode. I will be going in detail the levels of resistance and support that we need to break through or get a reaction to then turn around and look for those trading opportunities. Now, yesterday we were talking about this $60,600 to $800 range on the live stream. This is the only level I would be interested. We haven't filled the CME futures gap, and we finally did after getting that movement to the downside, hitting that naked point of control and getting that beautiful rejection of over $2,000. Now, I did manage to get into that short position as we were filling that CME futures gap. Remember, if you are interested in trading, you do have bluffing. It's a no KYC platform, and you do have the best bonus down below, which is up to $80,000 deposit bonus. Okay, make sure to sign up with the link in the description. You can start trading in minutes. Let's dive in here through the pure technical analysis. What is the explosion that is going to happen in the next coming hours? That CME futures gap is filled. We need to get it out of the way. Let's go through the levels right now and the different scenarios on the lower time frame, guys. Let's keep this nice and sweet and short, talking about the local technical analysis. Now, when we take a look at the uptrend that we're forming during the last few days since the 5th of August, so yes, we are in an uptrend. The question is this corrective right over here in an ABC structure? And we're going to start breaking down. It is very, very hard to know right now because we have three waves to the upside. We're coming from a major downtrend the last few weeks, so we need to consider the bearish case scenario. Not that I am bearish, because I do see very much a high possibility as well on the bullish case scenario. So you might think to yourself, well, what do you think is going to happen then? You do not know if you're bullish or you are bearish. Well, these are the levels that we are going to talk about, guys. This is when we know how to react to those levels and take a trading opportunity. Just like that naked point of control from yesterday's live stream, where we were waiting to fill the gap, hit that level, and then get the rejection. In the middle of the gap, no level of resistance, no confluence, not interested. I'm going to wait till that level is hit to then look for a possible short trade. Well, we wait for that level is hit, and then we get the rejection. This is what trading is all about. It's not being extremely bullish or extremely bearish. It's recognizing those levels. So what are the levels then that I'm looking for the next trading opportunity? Realizing that the bullish case scenario is definitely possible, forming a higher low right there and continuing to the upside to claim those highs from last Thursday, or actually starting to break down, as this is an ABC three-wave structure. So let's talk about that right away. That symmetrical triangle is this one that we've been forming in between yesterday and today. It is getting squeezed, and it's going to be breaking out potentially as I upload this video. So we are expecting a major breakout. The question is, will we see a fake out, or will we see a successful breakout either to the upside or to the downside? Now, the most important levels is these ones right over here that we need to take into consideration, and it's basically daily levels. These are the levels that are going to let me know if we are going to see continuation to the downside or to the upside on the higher time frame. Those daily levels are untapped, as you can see here. When we zoom in on the daily time frame, we got that daily close and open from the last few days, and in between the 2 days ago and yesterday, we got the daily close and open right over here. They're untapped daily levels. So these levels are extremely important. What I would want to see here, looking at the 15-minute time frame, is a successful breakout from that daily level. So if we do break the symmetrical triangle here that we've been forming between yesterday and today to the downside, and we get that successful move beneath the daily level, without a doubt, I would expect continuation to the upside if we manage to close down beneath the daily, at least a 30-minute candle with high volume. We want to see some significant volume breaking down. I would expect that continuation to the downside, okay? However, we do have some local support that we did see, proven support on Monday, where we did get that reaction. We did get those beautiful bounces here, as you can see yesterday. Why were we getting this support here? Well, basically, we can see that basic resistance support flip, right? We had the highs here from last Wednesday and Thursday that were providing that support, as you can see. So without a doubt, getting beneath the daily successfully very likely to act as resistance. We could potentially test the lows right there and maybe get a reaction from this level, and it's going to be an unsuccessful breakdown, okay? So really we need to check those reactions. Breaking down beneath the daily, okay, great. I would expect those lows to be claimed. However, when we hit those lows, are we going to break down, or are we going to create a swing failure pattern double bottom scenario? I am looking as well for the double bottom scenario. I want to see a reaction. I want to see the price hitting the level and dancing above that low for several minutes, give or take 15 minutes, 30 minutes on the lower time frames, right? Even an hour. Get the price action chopping here, see bullish CVD divergence, and then obviously look for the long positions, right? We want those lower lows on the CVD, higher highs on the price action, higher lows, sorry, and look for the possibility of that recovery. So we want to see that CVD divergence going extremely low, all right, breaking down from those lows. And if we do get a reaction from the low, swing failure pattern, recover, what I want to see is continuation of lower lows on the CVD as we are getting above this low to confirm that this could be a successful double bottom and we are going to higher levels. Something that I'm paying attention here for the next trading opportunity. Now, if we do successfully break down from this level, well, I have to say that we are very likely going to see at least sub $55,000. The main reason why is when we take a look at the volume profile here from this range that we formed in between June, July, and August, where we have a massive gap with no volume. If we lose $57,200, right, that's why this double bottom scenario is definitely a possibility. If we do break down, then you can see that there is a big gap here with no volume. I would be expecting the price action to slice through that high volume node to get a significant drop to start testing those higher lows that we formed from last week, okay? Without a doubt, there is some confluence at that range, but I will be doing a live stream afterwards. So if we do break down, we'll be analyzing that zone, that scenario, and look for some nice day trading opportunities, just like we did yesterday, just waiting patiently for that 60.6, 60.8K zone to be hit. Not interested in the middle. As soon as we hit this level, get a reaction, we're looking for that major corrective move. So that is the scenarios to the downside, right? In a nutshell, let's explain that again, right? We could get that breakdown from the daily. The daily also could be that fake out. So if we do get a reaction here, it could be a fake out from that daily level that has been untapped. Be cautious. If we hit the level, maintain above it, the price could recover, and this is a fake out. Successful breakout, you want a nice 30-minute candlestick with high volume. That is likely going to be resistance if it comes up to test it. And if we come down here, test this level, bullish CVD divergence, looking for the reversal. And if the price just continues breaking down, if we do break down from this 57,200 500 range successfully and we're maintaining below, I'm not interested in longs here. The price is likely to continue to the downside to sweep up the lows here from this range. Now to the upside, what am I looking at? Well, for me, it is very, very clear. A successful breakout above that daily level and that point of control from the range that we had in between Friday and Sunday is going to be extremely bullish. I would be expecting the $62,700 to be hit. So if we do manage to break out here, close a 30-minute candlestick here above the daily and that point of control, this is just going to be bullish. The continuation to the upside, I would be interested in looking for small little descending channels and small little bull flags, right? Some nice local bullish CVD divergence, get some lower lows here on the retracement as we're breaking through. And I would just be looking for scalp day trade long positions till we hit this high, because that is highly likely to happen once we get above the daily level here at 60,900 and that point of control from the weekend, right? Getting above this level is going to be bullish. I don't expect a swing failure pattern from this high over here and coming back down. That is unlikely to happen. You will get that nice follow through to hit those highs, okay, from last Friday. Now, all depending on what happens here, we talked about this zone, all right? There is a naked point of control Also round about the $63,200, very close to this high. So I will be paying attention to this high right over here. We could slice through the level and start rejecting. If we do reject from that naked point of control, would be interested in speculating that this could be a double top swing failure pattern zone, just because it's a high from last week and it's also the naked point of control where it's very, very close. There is a lot of confluence at this range, so a fake out from this level can be very, very likely to look for a deep corrective move in the next coming days. There is also the possibility in creating a swing failure pattern from yesterday's highs, because we have that weekly naked point of control is no longer naked. It is still a point of control. The main reason why we could double top from here is a fake out from the daily. However, if we do break out from this symmetrical triangle, I would expect maybe a reaction from this zone, but I would be looking for higher low continuation, and I will be looking for bullish CVD divergence here to look for a long position, especially if we do get the session volume profile and analyze here this local range from yesterday. Well, without a doubt, breaking out from previous day value area high, that will be a significant move, all right, and very likely going to be bullish. You could be getting a reaction here. If we do get that corrective move, I will be looking for a higher low, support from the previous day value area high, and looking for those bullish CVD divergence. I want the CVD to create lower lows as we are forming a higher low here, potentially coming all the way down to the previous day value area high. That would be a really good setup. But we got different plans here, guys, okay? This is why we do create multiple plans, because we don't know if we're going to retrace down to that level. It might just break through. Of course, if we do see follow through, I will be expecting here some long positions as well, just to continue the breakout and the major uptrend to at least hit the highs from last Friday at $62,700. Not much more has to be said on this update, guys. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you on the live stream later on.